Good evening and welcome to Star Wars Effekt Flight with members of the Effekt podcast and patrons. And
that should be Star Wars Tachyon Squadron Effekt Flight.
Effekt Flight, yes. Yeah. Yes, we are playing Tachyon Squadron. It's set, however, in the Star Wars universe.
My ship.
I could go to the shelf over there and get my ship, but
go on then.
But I'm not going to.
You don't have to.
Following the adventures of Effekt Flight, part of Tachyon Squadron, a mixed special forces / advance wave of the rebellion as they try and claw territory off of the Empire. Oh, we have lost.
We've lost
our kid
already to come back, but you see, he brought Darth Vader on board, and the darkness of the Sith has ruined his feed. And he's back.
So, before we dive into things, do the flight want to introduce themselves?
Go ahead. Well, obviously, Julius and I've got the wrong name. Let me sort out the name, because we can't have two GMs. Well, the two strangers who haven't been around much remind us who they are.
Is that me and you, Paul?
That is.
I guess.
Okay. Go on then. Yeah, you go first.
I'm playing Crypt Key. I was here last week, but I'm the last session. I'm playing Crypt Key, who is a squib technical technician pilot, flying an E-wing, an experimental E-wing. Cobbled together with duct tape and hope, basically.
Probably explains why he has to keep taking it apart if it's duct tape holding it together.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm playing Mondo Nysigny. I am a Nymodian, who, for those of you who don't know, is one of those who were part of the Trade Federation. My handle is Deathwish. I fly a B-wing. I'm a bomber pilot, pretty much. But I'm so upset and so unhappy about how the Nymodians behaved in the trade wars, the Trade Federation, that I'm totally repentant, and I want to sing the song of the true Nymodians who aren't sniveling, scum-sucking mollusks like the ones who are in the Trade Federation.
Oh, bit Nymodianist there, but I guess you're allowed to say stuff like that.
I'm a Nymodian, so yeah. So, but yeah, everybody is worth more than me. That's kind of the thing.
Well, we should see how that works in our upcoming battle.
Orchid.
Good evening. Yes, I'm playing Julius Arcade Griffin, and Julius is the youngest member of Effekt Flight. He's also a B-wing pilot, and he's sort of exploring the excitement of being promoted up into this special operations squadron and getting to do all sorts of exciting things. But ultimately, he wants to get a jizz band back together.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, we have Bravo.
I'm Valia Bravo Elberger, who is chasing my grandma's reputation. Grandma was fought against the Nymodians way back when this whole, before the Clone Wars started even, and she had a great reputation as an ace fighter pilot, and now I'm trying to follow in her footsteps in a clunky old Y-wing that I love deeply.
Okay, so that's the flight, and for those that don't remember last time, or Death Wish, as they're otherwise known, the flight is currently about to burst out of their transport ship in orbit around Mantell, which is the system they've been sent to in advance of the rebel fleet arriving to take down the defenses protecting the shipyard in orbit around the planet. and the defences are in the form of 2 large asteroids that orbit alongside the shipyard and provide it with shield cover and a lot of heavy weapon emplacements. But on the dark side facing towards the planet, the defences are much lighter. So their mission is to take down those defences in time for the fleet to arriving. They've also, to help this, triggered a little miners' rebellion on the planet after Crip took apart all the bracelets, stole the explosives out of them.
Not all the bracelets, not all the bracelets on the planet. The
Not all of
bracelets
them, but
you guys.
Any I could get my hands on.
Yeah.
any he could get, and put the explosives on the control tower after forging a set of work papers.
Mhm.
And as we pick up, as I say, they've taken off in their disguised ship carrier and are just about to burst out. If you can bring up the map, please, Matthew.
Well, I was just wondering before we go to the map whether we should assign units to our vessels, our modular weapons.
Yes, modular weapons. So modular equipment is one of the things that ships can carry. So if you would like to pick, you should all have the list already.
I'm having a proton torpedo and 2 concussion missiles.
Am I allowed to have a ion cannon?
Yep, that's available to the B-wing.
Brilliant. I'll go with one of them.
And we've got 3 bays, haven't we, on the B wing?
That's
Yes,
right.
so you can take one more thing if you wish, Jerry.
Could I take that, and then I can take 2 proton torpedoes in the 3rd bay? Can I?
You can take one.
One.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not 2. It's right. So I'll take one of those.
Concussion missiles that you get 2 for each bay.
Yeah.
So from the last scenario where you guys have done such great work, what are we facing when we come out? What weapons do I need to equip?
Right. There
on my
are
bomber?
potentially 2 targets.
3 targets.
Well, yeah. So first of all, we have to take out from behind the asteroid gun stations that are protecting the dock, the shipyard.
The shipyard.
Then we have to take out the shipyard and potentially the destroyer that is currently being refitted. But as we were taking off in the disguised freighter where our fighters are, we got a message from our rebel friends on the planet who wanted us to take out the AT-ATs that have come
They
in.
need ground support.
Yeah, so they're looking for ground support.
So the rebels are currently under attack by, and the rest of the flight would have seen these patrolling around the mine. There were 2 AT-ATs and a few AT-STs and Imperial Stormtrooper garrison.
However,
Right,
that is not our mission. So you should be equipped for our mission.
So I'm guessing proton torpedoes is probably the best thing for me then. I'm not sure we need to deploy mines particularly.
I don't think so.
And if
Question in the chat. Sorry, question in the chat about what vessels. We've got 2 B-wings, an E-wing, and a Y-wing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Magnus, I'm obviously flying a B-wing, the best fighter out there. Although
apart from this ship, which is the
bucket,
E-wing, which is obviously the best.
That bucket
ship.
of bolts that keeps on falling apart and needs, sellotape to keep it going. Yeah, right.
Yep.
Although having said that, I did get some of my models out the other day, and I'm loving the X-wing again. So I'm kind of slightly disappointed I'm not flying an X-wing. But B-wing. So I guess I might just go full proton torpedo then. I'll go for 3 proton torpedoes, I think.
I have
Okay.
lost my ship sheet. So what can I carry?
You can carry. You've got 2 modular equipment bays,
Yeah, and one of them is going to have RC in it.
so that's one of them. Have you got the modular equipment list available?
Yeah, I have. I'm just looking at it now, and I'm just
So-
deciding.
You could take mines, torpedoes, ion cannon, but you can't do that and your droid, unless you want to leave your droid on the cargo ship.
Of course, I can leave the droid on the cargo ship.
Secondary shield generator is another option.
I think I've
Tell
already
you
got-
what, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that iron cannon. Actually, so I will leave the
iron
droid on
cannons.
the ship.
Copycat.
Okay, so we definitely don't need more ion cannons. I will go for 3 proton torpedoes then.
Okay, and Crip?
I've got two concussion and one proton.
Okay. So that's the equipment set. In which case, can we have the map up now, please, Matthew?
Yes. Let me just find my actual screen. Come on.
Did we ever get an effect leader?
No, we never made. You never made a decision on that.
Okay, so I think that's a vacancy then.
It's anybody but me, really.
And Orchid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
thanks
the
a
most
lot.
junior member.
It's between between Deathwish and Bravo, really.
Yeah.
So a Deathwish would most probably concede to Bravo if we actually. think
Given
about
he's
it.
got a death wish, yeah.
Well, I think I might not be around for long. So if Bravo wants to be effect leader, then she can be effect leader.
Yep.
Cool.
As long as I'm effect 2, that's fine. Effect 2 standing by. That's my line.
As soon as
Are
we're
you
out of this
number 2?
cargo bay, I'll get everybody to call in, and I'll say,
Yeah.
"Effect leader, count in."
Are you number 2 then?
He's number 2.
Yeah, I'm effect 2. Yeah.
So we have, to represent the 3 different zones, 3 separate maneuver charts.
Shit, Star Trek.
No, so
Deep
that's the
Space
shipyard.
9. I'm not destroying Deep Space Nine.
No,
Well,
the dock
I
looks a
agree.
bit like Deep Space Nine.
Totally destroy it.
So we have the first maneuver chart is the asteroid defense zone. Then you have the shipyard itself. And the final one is the ground fight. The second shipyard is being taken care of by the rest of Tachyon Squadron, the unnamed people that are there in case you should die and we need to replace you. So, as I said, you are breaking out of your ship. I'm imagining it as you're in cargo, like giant cargo pods that pop open and your ships float out.
Sorry, on that. Sorry, can I just say on
Magnus's
comment there,
point.
I'm not sure we've agreed on a leader. We've just settled on one. I think there's a subtle difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it is worth just to explain to our audience, such as they are. You have been High King of our Pendragon campaign for more sessions than I can remember.
That's
Dave.
true. Yeah,
We're fine. We accept people in command.
That's
Tony was our prince in Song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah.
We're cool. We just don't understand what the American players have against a military structure. There we go. There's enough of that. Carry on.
So, because you are having an ambush, we need to establish whether you have how much surprise you have. So, can everybody, to start with, please make me a technology roll, and you may maximize 2 of the dice because you are coming out of this ambush.
Can I
If
just
you
make
remember-
one more question? Sorry. Do we have an idea of what kind of fighter defense they're going to have to throw at us once we get out there?
Nope.
Yeah, we didn't get that
Okay.
intelligence. Neither online. And I can take 2 of my dice and turn them up to pluses, right?
Yep.
Which gives
6.
me +3 against my tactics, did you say?
Technology.
Technology.
That's it.
So I'm at +4.
Just to get brain fog here, I add my technology skill to the
Yeah.
Yeah.
total,
So roll your dice.
Yeah.
You may turn 2 of them
wow.
to pluses.
I only need to turn 1 of them, so I've got 8.
8.
Oof. 6 from me.
6 from you and Arkid.
And I've got 3 plus 1. I turn 2 minuses to pluses. Do I?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yep.
So I got 3 plus 1 for my technology, which makes 4.
Okay. So the lowest of you was Matthew with 3. Which
No, 4. I got 3
with-
successes and 1 point in technology.
Oh, okay. With 4. So you are succeeding with style against my 1, which means all of you start in the undetected zone.
Huzzah.
Again,
Cool.
which
I need to go
I
back
will
to-
just load you up all up on the map.
Do we want, as our tactic here, do we want me to attack the shipyard straight away whilst you take out that gun?
I was thinking, 2 people to attack the gun emplacement, 1 person to attack the spaceship, the
Station,
space
shipyard,
station, and 1 person to go and help the ground forces.
No, I'm going to pull rank on this one.
Oh, he's been the leader for like 30 fucking seconds. And what's he doing already?
Yep.
I think we should
May I
take
make
a
a
vote.
suggestion?
Our mission is the port, the repair dock. Space dock is the word I'm looking for.
Okay, so
And so only when we've got a success on one of the other 2 can one of us or more go down and deal with the AT-ATs. AT-ATs, sorry.
Okay, so
may I
as
make
you,
Yeah, go on.
may I make a suggestion that Dave, if you or Deathwish, if you can follow me in, I'll use the ion cannon to take out any things that might be shields or things, and you just send a load of proton torpedoes down the little air vent thing.
Yeah,
Okay, it's a risk to lose both our bombers, but I'm willing to give it a go.
so as you emerge, in addition to the fixed gun emplacement, you also spot 2 flights of 2 TIE fighters that look like they've been caught completely unaware, and they are on what looks to be 2 patrols, basically.
Do we know how long until the fleet arrives? This is like the Battle of Endor, isn't it? It's like, like the fleet will be here in a minute kind of thing. Because I'm wondering, if we've got time, we could all take out the defenses first and then all go against the shipyard rather than split our forces.
Sorry, whoever moved them, can you leave them in that zone, please?
Okay.
To change zones is an action.
Right.
Okay.
So
if we've got time, then the 4 of us should take out the TIE fighters and the guns, and then fly support for me and our kid to go and take out the shipyard.
You have got, so when you were leaving, you knew you had a few hours. It's up to you how close you want to make it. In terms of, do you want to fight on your own, or do you want it to cut it close and the fleet arrive within the length of this combat, but potentially you might not have taken down the defenders?
Our key thing, I feel, is our objective is to take the defenses and the shipyard out. What limits our time, however, is what's happening on the planet. If we stand any chance, any hope of helping our friends on the surface, then we have to do these orbital targets quickly.
Okay, let's split our forces then. Me and our kid can go for the shipyards, and you two take out the defenses.
Well, I think we need to take out the defenses so the fleet can deal with the shipyard. That was my understanding of it, but maybe I'm wrong.
So the shipyard is protected by the shields that are generated by the asteroid and the forward gun emplacements on the asteroid that aren't on this map.
Right. Yes. So we need to go after the asteroid.
So we need to take out the
destroy the
asteroid.
asteroid.
But,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So the shipyard has some of its own defenses, but the forward defenses on the asteroid are anti-fleet weapons.
So
let's hit them as soon as we possibly can.
So you are all in the undetected position. You can take your actions. If you wish to move to another zone, you have to first move to the special zone on your current one. In the next round, you'll then move and reposition into the other zone.
Right.
But that means, obviously,
Going past the TIE fighters.
going below the TIE fighters on the maneuver chart and potentially being attacked.
Yeah.
Good
So
enough reason. I mean, it may be that when we get down to that
Take them
level,
out, yeah.
you can sneak off while we're finishing them off. But
Yeah.
but yeah,
And we want to take out that gun as well. So
yeah.
So what do you want to? Who wants to go first? What do you want to do as you swoop in?
Do we roll our tactics now or something?
No, you don't do that because you're undetected at this point.
we have surprise, effectively.
You have the high ground.
Jolly good. So can I get a reading on the power source? You know, those loopy, funny things. The power generators on the asteroid
itself.
And can I target them with the ion?
The shield generators, yeah.
Yeah, those are the ones.
So
That's a good idea, Alkid, but we haven't done the bit where I go. Effect flight. Count yourselves in.
Oh, sorry.
Effect 2, standing by.
Effect 3, standing by.
Effect 4, standing by.
Right, go ahead, Alkid.
No, you got it wrong, Matt. Now you say lock S foils in attack positions.
Have any of us got S foils?
Yes, I have.
Oh,
Look,
you guys have.
Look. S foils.
I don't.
Okay, lock X files in S files in attack position.
Thank you. Now I can lock my S foils in attack position. Okay, that's all right.
Okay, so Death Wish, you are able to. I'm not even going to make you roll for this. Pick up a very strong energy signature from the side of the asteroid that you're facing.
Am I first then?
Oh, sorry. Our kid was.
It was all kid.
Yeah. You're able to pick that up. I'm not going to quite easily, and you can pick up that. In terms of the systems on the asteroid, there's the gun emplacement, shield generators, power generators, and command center. So what would you like to do?
I think I'd like to take out the shield generators in the first instance.
Yeah, good choice, Alkid.
Okay, and are you doing this from range or are you getting in close?
I shall try to get in close since we have a surprise.
Yep,
Okay.
I'll go with him.
So because you're getting in close, the armor on the shields are going to be weaker, but you're going to be under more fire. So can you make me a gunnery attack, please? Against a 2.
Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I roll those. And I get a plus, and I've got a 2 on gunnery, so I get a 3. Oh no, I've got a minus, so I get a 2.
You get a 2 total.
So I get a 2 in total. Yep.
So that doesn't deal any damage, but you do get a boost if you want, which we'll call static. So that's an aspect that you can invoke once against the shield generators, and then it goes away.
So when can I invoke that now, or do I have to wait for later?
Will that disrupt
No,
the
so that's
shield
the
for a
next.
short time? Will it?
Yeah,
so
so that'll give you a +2 when you invoke it,
+2.
right?
You can't use it, Arkid, because you've made it.
So if I'm flying with him,
But
can
I
I
could-
use it?
I
Can I use
could
it?
give it to Deathwish.
Yes, Deathwish could use it.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to fire a
Well,
proton torpedo at the shield generators then.
Again, are you coming in close or attacking from range?
No, definitely coming in close.
Okay,
Right,
so
good.
Arkid
Deathwish.
comes in.
Stay on
Arkid comes in,
target.
takes the ion cannon, fixes the shields. Deathwish swoops in afterwards.
So I've
Falls
got
too close.
so one
Stay
of my
on target.
stunts. One of my stunts is stay on target, which is ignore 2 shifts of damage when attacking capital ships at short range. Does this count as a capital ship for this encounter?
This would, yep.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. But yes, I'm definitely going into short range.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
you're against a 3 on your difficulty.
3, 4. So I've got 2. I've got 3.
Plus-
Okay, so
With your +2 from the static.
Oh no, that's 5 then. Sorry.
5.
Yes, with a +2. Yeah, from
Okay.
static.
So that's 2 damage on the shield generator. And let me just check what the proton torpedoes do. That's another 4 from the protons. So that's 6 points of damage straight onto the shield generators. And you take out one of the. It has the semicircular rows of shield generators, and the bank of them just goes up in flames as you swoop down. Obviously, your shot perfectly timed in the fritz of the static from Arkid.
Good work, Arkid. Good work, Effekt 3, Effekt 4.
Teamwork.
So that's one of my 3 proton torpedoes gone, isn't it? I don't get 2
Yeah.
per slot. Yeah.
You only get 1. We decided they were too powerful after the first time for 2 per slot.
Yep.
Damn. And I'm going to need to reload.
Bravo or Ratchet?
Can I hack the gun emplacements? Is that a possibility? Is that something you can do? Can I basically send Windows updates? So they have to basically do a reboot.
I think not as an attack. I would maybe say create an advantage here.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to create an advantage. So I will attempt to use my technology to basically create an advantage that Bravo could utilize if possible, or somebody else can utilize. So I just want to basically hamper the gun emplacements.
Okay, that's against a difficulty of a 3 because I'm not rolling.
I've got a
very
total of 6.
6. So that is success with style.
Next, let me just say 6. Let me just triple check that. 7. Sorry, 7.
7. So success with style. So you'll get 2 invocations on this.
Okay.
What do you want to call this? Ghost ships?
Yeah. So they basically fire at the wrong targets.
Yeah. So you as you swoop past in the E-wing, what the Imperial gunner is seeing is like 4 of you pop up on the targeting screen.
Yep. That sounds perfect.
It blasts away, doesn't get anywhere close to you. Which leaves Bravo.
Right. I'm going to come in hard and hot as one of those ghost ships that they've seen, but this is actually a physical one. And I'll try and take him out.
Who are you taking out? Sorry, the gun emplacement.
The gun emplacement, yeah. The TIE fighters haven't even noticed this yet, have they?
Well, they can't do anything at this point.
Yeah.
So again, so the gun emplacement just represents where it attacks. So you're attacking the asteroid actually at this point.
Yeah.
So are you going in close or far?
What? Tell me about long distance.
So long distance, their defenses are lower, but their armor is their shields are stronger.
Right.
Whereas if you get in close, there's more weapons that can get to you, but you've bypassed some of the shielding.
Okay. Well, given that one of my aspects is, I believe, safety conscious, I will make my first attack from further away.
Okay. That's against a 2.
A 2, and I'm doing gunnery.
Yep.
And can I invoke the ghost ships?
You can.
Do I have to? I don't have to invoke until after I've made my roll, right?
Until after you've made your roll, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going gunnery 3. I get +1 on that for gunnery 4. I think I'll leave it at that. We can invoke the ghost ships later on.
And you're just doing a base attack, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Unless this doesn't count as a small target for my cannon.
No.
Right.
No, this is a big target.
Yeah.
Your shot fails to penetrate the shields. So it's dead on target, but it just fizzles out against the shields.
Okay. Got to get in closer.
Before we go to the gun emplacement, I'll just back to Ratchet. So every turn you get a step 1 and 2 actions.
Yep.
Attacking a big target uses both of them, but
Yep.
Ratchet, your create a advantage only uses 1.
Oh, okay.
So you may,
Can I do that twice?
want, not against the same
No.
target.
Could
You've done
I-
that. Take out one
I've
of the
done
TIE
that. Yeah,
fighters.
do something else. Yeah, I'll shoot at one of the TIE fighters.
So that would be a snapshot. So you can just make a basic gunnery attack.
Yep.
Against a 0.
I got a 1.
You got a 1.
One.
You clip one of
my damage is 1. I got a weapon with 1. So
Okay, so that's 2 points.
2 points of damage.
So you clip one of the TIE fighters. It seems to be quite superficial. You poke a hole in one of the wing panels with your laser, but it doesn't seem to have done any substantial damage to the ship.
Ooh. Die, TIE fighter, die.
The turret is going to...
Suddenly we're all making cat
nothing.
impressions.
Because the turret can't really
We're
do
all 7
anything.
again.
Yeah.
The TIE fighters are both going to try and do a tactical refocus to try and get higher up on the maneuver chart.
Okay.
So number 1... let me just check stats. So that actually... That only it goes up to there. And that one goes down.
Dear. Is that the one with a hole in its panel?
No, I shot number 1.
Yeah. And these are flights
wanted
of
the other
2
one.
TIE fighters, remember?
Yeah.
So we end the turn, the turret goes down a position. These 2 don't change because they did the tactical refocus.
Yeah.
Start of the next round, you now need to make tactics rolls, please, to work out
remember,
where
guys,
you
we're at
are on the
minus-
position chart.
And we're at -1 tactics for this this mission because of my fiddling.
We're at -1 tactics.
Yeah, because of my fiddling.
You mucking about with my ship again?
Yeah, that was the end of
I've
last.
forgotten about that.
Yeah, no, I've written it down, so I didn't forget.
But
Thank
that
you.
reminds me, Matthew, you
Yeah.
have a boost
Oh, I do.
because you succeeded with style in clearing your stress last session.
Ah, I did. Hey.
So you have a boost of laser focused on
Right.
use.
Okay. So that a boost gives me what?
+2 or it's an aspect basically, but it's only a temporary one.
Okay. I'm going with +2.
You don't have to use it now. You can save it for whenever you want.
I can because I've got -1.
Okay.
So my tactics is 3. I rolled 2 minuses and a plus. So I'm sorry. My tactics is 4. Goes down to 3, but use that +2 for 5.
Okay.
Final page.
Anyone else made their tactics right?
Thanks.
I'm
Thanks
on a total of 2.
Thanks to Ratchet's tinkering.
I've got,
my bad roll. I'm at -2.
Oh,
Sorry.
Well, it would have been -1 otherwise, but you know.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I haven't done Ratchet's tinkering. I'm down to
I've got
4, not 5.
Arcade.
So I've got tactics of 4, -1 thanks to the tinkering, which makes 3, and then I've got a plus minus, which cancel each other out. So I'm on tactics of 3.
Okay. So I'm just going to make your one a little smaller there. So that means starting the round, we have Bravo in the best position.
Okay. I am going to do my duty armed with the iron cannon. I'm going to take out those TIE fighters that I can see that have got the best tactical advantage.
Okay.
Protect the vest. Yeah, I'm using my iron cannon against them. I can't remember quite what that does.
So it's a gunnery attack, but minimize 1 against small targets. On a successful hit, you deal strain rather than damage.
Right.
Once it has 3 points of strain, once it has 3 points of strain, you disable the ship or the system.
That we're
Depending on-
attacking.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go with gunnery. And do you say maximize or minimize?
Minimize against a small target because these are designed as anti-capital ship weapons.
Sorry, I've got the ones that I thought were for small targets, haven't I?
No, there wasn't a
right, okay.
iron cannon for against small targets.
Okay, right. So minimize 1. That's +2 on my gunnery.
You're against a 0.
So that's 5.
So that's succeed with style. So that's 2 points of strain on one of the TIE fighters in this flight. So it's not out, but it's floundering. It's having trouble with its systems.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I misunderstood. I wouldn't have done that tactically,
Okay.
but never mind.
Stop shooting that blue stuff at me.
I'll get it
Was
right next
that
time.
Did you get on their tail there, or was that
That was my plan. Yes.
Yeah, just checking because getting on the tail
Gives me
have a
+1 next
+2
time.
on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're +3 next. Yeah. So that's Bravo done. Kid and the TIE fighters go next as simultaneous. Do you want to go first, Kid?
So, yeah. So, how much my previous target does it still need to be?
Yeah, are the
power
shield generators destroyed
generators.
now?
No, there's still a couple of banks that are still running.
Okay,
They have taken heavy
go
damage,
in
though.
close again. So what from my experience, can I work out, is it worthwhile moving to the next priority target, or
I think we need to take out these shield
or should I
generators, don't
give
we?
them another smack?
It depends on how you want to do it. So Death Wish has done a lot of damage to the shields physically, which for the ion cannon won't add on top of that necessarily. Actually, I'm going to.
Yeah. So maybe I should soften up something else, like the weapon system or the command center.
Potentially, yeah. The ion cannon effectively it gets, because it bypasses shields. So the ion cannon, the damage ignores shields, so it will do 1 or 2 points regardless of how strong the shields are. So you are probably better at going for something else and trying to disable it than sticking with the shields.
In that case, I'll move across to the command center, please.
Okay. I will just point out, you'd have all noticed this. The shields have got weaker after the attack by Death Wish.
Death Wish's attack. Cool.
Yeah. So are you using your ion cannon again, kid? Or are you going for a different
yes,
attack?
Please. No, I'm going to use the ion cannon.
Sticking with near?
And sticking with near, please, yeah.
Okay. You're against a total of a 4.
Well, I've scored a 3. So can I use one of my stunts?
Fate points.
So you can spend a fate point to invoke an aspect.
How many fate points do we have?
3. You start with 3. Matthew starts with 4.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
For being in a Y-wing.
Ah, right. Okay.
He needs all the help he can get.
Yeah.
So if I think I used the fate point last week, and I'll use another one now.
Oh no, sorry, you're back to 3.
Every session.
Every session.
At the beginning of every session.
Yeah.
Splurge them.
What aspect do you wish to invoke?
I beg your pardon?
Which aspect do you wish to invoke? So I think, if I remember right, don't you have one about leader?
I think I can. I was thinking maybe the main aspect, or the one about being a rookie pilot and very keen to impress.
Yeah.
Yep, makes sense. So you can either get a +2 or re-roll your dice.
+2, because that'll
+2 will give me one
more than what they've got.
That'll put me into a success, so I'll take that.
Yep. So that's ion cannons on the command center. Yep.
That's correct. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, so that's a point of shock as your cannons blast in, and you see, some of the moving parts freeze up, and the electricity just washes over the building, but the lights stay on in it.
Hopefully, the lights stay on. Do they?
Yeah. So the TIE fighter. What are they going to do? They are going to do 2 things. the first thing they're going to do is a maneuver to try and. Oh no, you're on the tail, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be able to do that. No, actually, they will do that. They're going to do a maneuver of evasive maneuvers.
To try and shake me off.
Not to try and shake you off, just to give them a bonus in defending against your attacks.
Right.
But you'll still be on their tail. Because they are doing this against you, you get to be the defender here, Matthew.
All right, okay.
So it will be a pilot versus
skill?
Yeah, pilot versus pilot.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to invoke one of their aspects, or their only aspect of where is it? Actually, that doesn't really apply. I'm not going to vote anything. So that's a 0.
That's a 0. I've got a 4.
So they fail in trying to create this maneuver. You stick on them quite easily.
Okay. I don't get an advantage or anything.
Oh, yes. Sorry. You beat them with style, so you will get a boost against them.
Okay.
They just made it worse for themselves.
Yeah.
And this is them trying to shake off a Y-wing, for God's sake. How shit are they?
They're TIE fighters.
Yeah, they have got system issues. They're kind of fritzing out and going blue occasionally.
True.
For the second shot, they're going to take a snapshot at the kid.
Oh.
So, can you make me a pilot's roll, please, kid?
Of course, yes. And
Against you, what have they got? That's a 3.
Well, I've scored a 5.
Oh, nice.
These TIE fighters are not doing anything. They should just fly off into the sunset.
If they want to live, yes, maybe they should.
Yeah.
Yep, so that doesn't do anything. Which brings us round to Ratchet and the gunner and the turret.
Is it just one
Ratchet,
turret?
I'm just going to suggest to you, I don't know whether this would work, but if those TIE fighters were maybe told that rebels had taken on the AT-AT, had taken control of the AT-ATs on the planet's surface, do you think they might bug out of here and go and destroy the AT-ATs?
I don't think they would. I'll be honest. It's like immediate danger. There's they're tasked to defend the.
Yeah, they're just not having much fun up here, are they?
No, they're not. But they might. Okay, so me. How is there just one gun emplacement here?
There's just one main gun emplacements.
I'm gonna shoot it then. I'll target it with my missile, and I'm going to send a concussion missile at it.
Just to remind you, the gun emplacement counts as part of the asteroid.
Okay.
So
I'm going for the whole thing. It's covered by that thing's shields as well.
Ah, right. So it's covered by the shield. Oh, okay.
But you do have. You do have your. You could invoke one of your create an advantage. Your advantages.
Yeah,
you've got the ghost ship.
Yeah, ghost ship's more of a defense thing.
Yeah. And you will need to decide on near or far if you go for the emplacement.
True. I'm gonna shoot A2 then.
Okay. Do you want to get on its tail?
Yes, I will get on its tail. So I need to move down, don't I? So, or you can do that.
Let me move you down.
There we go.
So you get on A2's tail.
Oh, is it only down to 0? Is it?
No, No, I just dropped it in the wrong place.
Okay, sorry. Right, so do I just do a normal roll, is it?
Yep, against the 3.
Oh dear.
I
Not
need to start
good.
rolling better, or just
Oh my gosh. I got
Three's
4.
quite a good roll.
was that 4
Yeah, 4 total.
total? Okay, so
Yeah.
that hits, and you said you're doing concussion missile.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, I did. It was a concussion missile, wasn't it? So that's actually more than 4. So that's actually 7 because it goes off my technology, doesn't it? So
Yes, it goes off your technology and it's weapon 2.
that's an extra 2, is it? So that's
6.
9.
So that's 6
I
points of
got
damage.
4. Oh, 6 points of damage.
Yeah.
What is okay? Yeah. Sorry, I was going to ask a clarification on the rules, but I think I just worked it out. It's okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
5 points of damage because they have some armor.
Right.
Yeah. So it's the difference between the attack and the defense minus any armor plus the weapon.
My technology was 4. I rolled a +3.
So that's
That's
7.
7. Yeah.
They rolled a 3. So that's 4
so that's
points.
4 difference.
You have
Concussion
weapon
missiles
2.
do 2 damage. Yeah.
So that's 6 points
6
of damage.
points. Minus
They have
armor.
1, so that's 5.
5
Which
damage.
the short story, the long of the short of it is that's enough to blow up a TIE fighter.
Yay! Get to add another TIE fighter.
And yeah, you swoop in. Oh, you also had a +2 from being on their tail.
Okay, so that's an extra 2 then. So that's that's 7 damage
points of damage. You swoop in behind this flight of 2 TIE fighters, and just before they have time to react, one of them is gone in a cloud of ash.
Boom!
Good hit, Ratchet.
Booms! More booms!
Death Wish and A2 are next. Death Wish, do you want to go first?
Yeah. So, if the shield generators are still up and running, I'm going to want to put another proton torpedo into the shield generators.
They are still up and running, but as I said, the shield has weakened somewhat.
Yeah, I think our job here was to get rid of the shields before the fleet arrives. So,
Well, let's get rid of the gun emplacements as well. To get rid of the asteroid, isn't it? So,
well, the power is probably the primary target because that's powering the anti-fleet weapons.
okay.
yeah, but if we get rid of the shield, it'll then give us an easier hit on the.
Yeah, it's up to you how you want to do it.
Maybe we should use the iron cannons against the shield.
Okay, I'll target the power generator then with my proton torpedo.
Okay.
And that's
Closing in, I presume?
Yes, yep. And that's technology, yeah?
Yes, technology for your weapons. Against a 3.
I've got 7.
7.
That's 4.
So that's 4.
So
And
the
4 damage.
proton does 4 damage.
So that's 8. The shield is down to 1 because you've already weakened it quite a lot. So that's 7 points of damage
To the power generators.
to the power generators.
And do they explode in a fiery firework display of glory?
They do. There is still one bank that survives, though.
I got 1 proton torpedo left, guys.
So
Dad, save that for the space dock.
Yeah.
And
That's my whole action is doing that. So
yeah, that's a full round because of the minimize action. Because of that, the turret. Did I do the turret against Crip?
No.
No, I'll come back to that in a second then.
okay.
Okay.
The turret on any actions after the one I'm about to take will be minimizing 1 die. because it's losing power.
Struggling for power. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So rewinding time a little, the turret takes a shot at Crip. Can I have a pilot
I'm going
roll,
to-
please, Crip, as it
Yeah, I might well be
Thanks, round.
invoking my ghost ships. But,
yeah
oh no!
against a 2.
Against
I can't
2.
roll.
I rolled a total of 5.
Which means you get a boost against them.
Awesome.
As the turret swivels around as you come in for your attack run on A2 and just blasts away at the shield, the phantoms behind you.
Cool.
Now A2 is going.
A2B, of course. A2A having been
Yes,
smashed
A2B.
to smithereens.
What are they going to do? They are going to take a snapshot at Death Wish.
Is that a pilot roll for me then?
Yes, please.
Okay, then a pilot. Okay, that's all right.
Oh, that's finally a bit of a better roll. That's a 5.
Oh, sort of. Do I get any bonus for the ship or anything?
Your ship doesn't give you anything, but you could actually invoke my ghost images.
Okay, so my target is 5.
Oh no, rephrase that. Can he, Craig? Or is it just against the?
You did it. You
Yeah,
hacked the
I did
turret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll yeah. So I've got to equal or beat 5, yeah.
Yep.
And my piloting is 3, so I need +2 for my dice roll. +1, so I got 4.
You could spend a fate point to get +2.
Yep. If you've
got
got an
Your
aspect.
aspects.
got an aspect.
So I'm thinking my stay on target will ignore 2 shifts of damage.
Against big.
Oh yeah. Or against big things.
You're not against the big thing here.
Okay, it says when attacking capital ships. Does that mean being shot at by capital ships?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So
No,
it doesn't
so
when I'm in close.
When you do an attack run, the capital ship attacks back.
Yeah. Okay, that's what that applies to. Okay, so I need to.
I mean, you could just take 1 point of damage. That's all it is at the moment. It's up to you.
Okay. I know. I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit off my shields. I've got 3 shields, so I'll take a hit on that.
Yep.
Oh, that bastard was close. Come on, Ratchet, finish him off. Come on, Effekt 3.
And as its second action, it's going to do a tactical refocus, which takes it up to a 5.
But I follow it, don't I?
If you wish to, yes.
Yes, I will follow it.
Because that also jumps you up to the top of the order.
Nice.
Awesome.
So,
They rolled well on
the-
that refocus, didn't they?
that's the best roll I've had this combat. And they're going to get shot out the sky before they get a chance to use it.
I'm not a good shot, so I don't think I'll get them. But we'll
So-
we'll see.
Ratchet,
You just
kick him off.
blasted one to smithereens. Don't say you're not a
was
good
with
shot.
that was with a missile, and I'm good with missiles. I'm not good with blasters.
Yeah,
I'm good
you've
with
got
that.
Another
also-
one there.
Also, remember you took my kill from me back on that training exercise.
Are you still bitter about that?
So, as we come
That's
to
not-
the end of the round,
I have a grand total of 2, including the one that I stole from you. I have 2 TIE fighter kills.
Good. You can get 3 now.
as we come to the end of the round, you pick up a few things on your sensors and on your comms.
Ooh.
Oh,
On your sensors, launching from the hangar bays
Space
of
dock.
the Star Destroyer, you see, and I'm going to move these in a second.
TIE bombers.
TIE bombers.
2 TIE bomber flights.
Okay.
I haven't got a TIE bomber.
A flight
Oh,
of
yeah.
I have, but I haven't got it out.
2 TIE interceptors. And what we are now to, and a flight of another flight of 4 TIE fighters.
I thought you were going to say the fleet was arriving.
And they are all going to move down into the special zone
To come across to us.
to move.
Oh, to
Move
go down
about.
to bomb the rebellion on the planet.
You also
Um,
pick up a comms signal. So these have only launched this round. They won't arrive in their next zone until the end of the next round. You also pick up a comm signal, or you hear gunfire, explosions, and crackling over the radio. You hear Matak, who is your rebel contact, just calling in, rebel fighters, we need support. We need ground support. Do you copy? Over. And we come back to the top of the round with Ratchet.
Okay. I am going to attempt to shoot this TIE fighter. He says. So my gunnery is
You're
terrible.
against a 4.
They succeed with. Oh, I've got a boost against them, haven't I?
You do.
Or was that a boost against somebody else?
No, it was against them.
It was against them. Okay, so currently I'm at that's minus. I'm at -1 at the moment.
So you could use the boost as a reroll.
I'm going to use the boost as a reroll. Do I have to reroll all the dice?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know. Oh, that's a 1. So I've used the boost. So they got 4, did they?
Yeah.
And that currently would give them a boost against me, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
I'm going to spend to get +2.
Okay, to get rid of the boost.
What aspect?
The aspect is I'm never where you want him to be.
Yep.
Well done.
So you're weaving about.
Yep.
And where we want you to be is not tinkering about with our spaceships when they're in dock.
Exactly.
Ratchet, this is your second round attacking them. So you had a +3 on that. Did you add your?
Oh, I didn't add the +3.
Get another +1. Yeah.
So that I didn't add the +2. So
Okay.
Because you're on their tail. So
on the tail gives you +2, does it?
Yes.
So actually, that was I rolled a 4, and with the +2, that gives me 6.
But you get another +1 because it's your second round.
Yeah, no, I've added that. It gives me a total of 6.
Yeah.
So I had a total of one previously. I got +3, which knocks me up to 4, and then because I spent a fate point, that's knocked me up to a total of 6.
Okay, so that does hit then.
Yeah,
Cool.
for 1 damage. No, it's 3 damage in total.
3 damage down to 2 because of their armor.
Yep. Okay, I didn't know what their armor is.
They've got an armor of 1. They're TIE fighters.
Okay, cool. So that's 2 damage then.
Yep, and this is on a 2. So again, you clip the wing and just rake your laser fire across it.
Pew 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 pew. You are getting the sound effects as I shoot things. Pew 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 pew.
Their wing does look quite damaged.
Okay.
Doesn't look like it's that particular wing has still got much left in it, but obviously aerodynamics in space don't really matter.
Even though we're dogfighting, but yeah.
Even though we're
Yes.
dogfighting, yes. So they survive and are going to get on Bravo's tail. Oh, sorry, we didn't degrade everybody. Doesn't actually
You'll
matter.
go down one.
Yeah, you'll go down one. Doesn't make a massive difference.
Well,
but
it makes a bit of a difference to Dave's tactics if he chooses.
yes, true.
Because if I keep degrading, I just degrade onto the next panel.
But
Well,
not,
what you can do is change zones if you go and yeah.
no, so actually it keeps going down. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
the image only goes to -3.
Yeah,
Okay.
it keeps on going down further and further and further.
I'm almost tempted to say once you get to -3, you have to refocus because you're in such a bad position.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that because you're in such a bad position. At the
Although
end
I
of the
could-
round,
I
you have to
could-
refocus.
I could take another shot at the asteroid though, because that's still
Yes,
lower than.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So A2 is going to get on Bravo's tail.
Do they have
Are
the
you
actions
following?
to do that?
Yep.
I thought they used
Yeah,
two
I'm following.
actions.
It does. They've got the 2.
Okay.
They haven't done anything yet.
All right. Cool.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Be right back.
So they swoop in, and even though Ratchet is following close behind them, they're sort of ignoring them, trying to get behind the vulnerable Y-wing. So they're going to take a
It's an
gunnery
entirely
shot.
undamaged Y-wing. It's not at all invulnerable.
Well, they've been told it's an easy target. So they are going to be... So that is a 5.
Whoa. Against
they
my
get-
pilot.
Yep,
Yeah.
because they get the +2.
Okay. So my pilot is 2. I'm down to 0. I've got a boost. Can I use this boost against these two, or can I only use it against the others?
You've got your... what boost did you have
I got a
again?
boost from the other
That's like-
guys
yeah, from
succeeding
A1.
the style against their
Yeah.
evasion.
No, it would be against them only. because
Only
that's-
against them.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone deserves a second chance. I am going to spend a fate point to re-roll my dice.
Can you force them to re-roll dice? I don't know. I'm
No.
just asking. No, I just asking.
Oh, that's
No.
a lot better. So that's 3. I've got 5.
You've got 5. So they don't manage to get any damage, but they will get a boost against you. And the shots from this TIE fighter just go straight past your cockpit.
Yeah.
Just
Ratchet, I said, kill that one.
Boom!
and
They won't go
Bravo,
boom.
you are up.
That's my turn. Yes. Okay. Well, despite my evasive maneuvers, I'm still on the tail of A1.
Yep.
I'm going to
you were
give
on the tail, so.
a blast of my blaster cannon.
You'll be up
And
+4
they
now against
are-
them.
Yeah, +4 because this is your 3rd turn against them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, and you've got a boost against them. So
So I think a 1 is about to die.
yeah.
With a 1 in total.
Right. Against my gunnery.
Yep.
With a 1 in total, I'm at 1 on the dice roll. So I will use the boost to get it up to 3. And no, sorry, hold on. They're at 1.
You get
I've
+4.
got +4, so I'm 5. Is that a succeed with style?
It is. And have you added your So it's 1 on the dice plus the +4. Have you added your gunnery?
Sorry, it's -2 on the dice.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So 1 left out of my gunnery skill. Plus the 4 is 5. I might as well use the boost as well since it's only with these guys. So 6,
Yeah.
7.
7 is enough to blow them out of the sky.
Huzzah!
That's the second A1, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes,
Yep.
because you disabled the other one. Oh,
Whoa!
not what I meant to do. I can.
Oh my
never-
god, it's grown in size! These damned iron cannons, so
The,
unpredictable.
Boom!
It just came closer.
Yeah.
So 1 flight of TIE fighters down, which means it's onto our kid.
Do I get any advantage in that one? Or
No,
was it-
unfortunately not,
okay.
because you've blown them out of the water.
Cool, fine. I was just
That's your
wondering whether
advantage. They're not going to shoot at anyone.
Yeah. That's good enough for me.
Now,
Okay.
Craig, am I permitted to reposition and then attack?
Where do you want to reposition to?
Well, I just wanted to do the tactics roll to get higher up the for the next round.
You can, but you'll only be able to do a snapshot, which means you'll only be able to attack A2. You won't be able to attack the defenses.
Okay,
Go for the
then-
attack. Stay on target.
Yep,
Yes, I'll
stay on
start- yes.
target.
Stay on.
You can
target,
reposition
target.
afterwards.
I'll stay on target.
Follow
And
me,
Okay.
Archie. Come on, follow me.
today I shall use the ion cannon again, but this time against the power generators.
Okay. I'm
They're
gonna,
almost done.
yep. Yeah, I'm going to need to rewrite the rules for the ion cannon for what happens when you've got damage interacting with it. Yep. So
that's not so good.
No, I'm going to say, because of how damaged the power generators are, an ion cannon blast will take it out. And it will ignore the shield, so it makes sense. So do you want to make a gunnery target as you swoop in, trying to get this final power generator?
I swoop in and I get 2 minuses and a plus. So that brings me down to 1.
Well, you're against a 1 as well. So that is not going to be enough, but you will get a boost unless you've got anything you want to do to...
Well, I can always burn another fate point, can't I?
You can, yeah.
And throw in an extra 2 pluses into that to bring me up to 3.
So what fate aspect what aspect are you invoking?
I suppose I would be. Would I be invoking wing leader since I just got shouted at over the intercom to stay on target?
Yep. As you might notice, I'm very liberal with how you use your aspects, as long as you can make some argument for how it applies. So that will be enough then to take out the power generators, which go up in a static blue cloud of electricity.
And do all the lights go off now?
Most of them go off, and you see like low-level like emergency lighting coming on. But what your sensors immediately pick up is that the shield strength has dropped to a minimal level.
Enough that we don't need to take out the rest of the shield generators.
Yeah.
Is it low enough for the fleet to deal with?
Well, the shields are down, but oh, sorry, you went for the shields, didn't you?
No, I
Jerry,
went for
or
the
did
power.
You went for power.
Yeah, sorry.
Power.
Shields are on
The shields have been
Still
damaged
on.
by my first shot, and then the power's been totally screwed by both me and our kid.
Yeah, the shields seem to probably have their own generator. They're still low by the damage you've done, Deathwish. But you do see the power generators that you've hit, the big conduits that lead round to the front of the moon, and those have been destroyed in the blast. So you are fairly confident that the forward anti-fleet defenses have been knocked offline.
Right.
Boss, can I go and help the ground forces?
Well, hang on, it's my turn next.
I know, I'm just
Well,
saying.
no, it's the turret next.
Yeah.
No, but
Which
turret
is now-
Has the turret got any power?
Turn the power off.
It's got some, but it's
Okay.
minimizing 2 dice now.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Wow. Yeah.
It's going to make an attack against you, Deathwish, because you're the only one it can attack.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, do I need a piloting skill, or is it...
And remember, you can invoke my
The ghost ships.
my ghost ships.
Okay, so do I get +2 for ghost ships then?
If
need
you
it.
want to, but you're currently against the 0.
Okay, my piloting is 3, so okay, I get -1 overall, so 2. So I won't invoke it, but I think I can dodge those.
Yep. It seems to stutter as it fires, and like
The ships are so small and fast; they're evading our turbo lasers.
Well done.
we go round to Deathwish.
Am I finishing off these shield generators? Bravo! You said I should
Finish
save
off.
one proton.
Well, we can probably finish those off if you move sectors to get in position to take the next target.
Yeah. Okay. What do I need to do that, Craig?
You need to move into the
So you move to special.
Can I also repair my shield whilst I'm doing that?
Yes, I will let you make a repair action.
Yep. Okay. Cool. So yeah, so I'll move to special and I shall repair my shield whilst I'm doing that. And that's a technology roll.
Yes.
And what's my
Versus
target?
a 2.
Okay, so I've got 4 in technology. And I get +1, so 5.
Yep, so you bring your shield back up.
Restore the shields. Excellent. Yeah. Okay, bro. Okay, Effekt leader. I am heading for the shipyards.
Okay, so over the radio as you
Good man,
hear that,
Deathwish.
again,
What
you're
did you say?
interrupted.
Good man, Deathwish.
You're interrupted with rebel fighters, and then it just erupts in noise and explosion, and then you hear, "We need ground support. We're being massacred down here," and then you lose the signal. And
What's the call sign of the guys on the ground?
they
Dead.
don't have one.
Oh, they must have one. Come on, Craig, make one up. Go on.
Oh no, because they're not fighters. They're miners.
Okay, well, these are the people that you've encouraged to get killed.
Yep.
Yep.
Right.
Well, it's not me doing the killing; it's the Imperials.
So their call sign is Martyr 1 then. Martyrs 1. Martyrs 1. We are coming. We are coming. We won't be there for a while, but
So everyone degrades. That's the map.
do I degrade to the next panel then?
No, you will
No.
do a position roll in a second.
Right, okay.
So can you make me a tactics roll, please, Dave?
Okay, my tactics is piss poor. My tactics is 1, I think. Yeah, it's my worst one. Let's see what I get here. Okay.
And remember, you're at -1 tactics at the moment, Dave.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Ratchet. What are you talking about? Okay, so I got +1 for my roll, so -1, so 1 overall is my tactic score.
Okay, so and you wish to be at the shipyard, yeah?
Yep. That is our next target, isn't it? To take out
It
the
is.
shipyard. Okay, I'm feeling quite alone here, guys. fighter
they're
support
going
would be
somewhere
good.
else. They're going somewhere else. You'll be fine.
Oh, God.
Yep. One of the bombers has gone to the ground zone. And let me make a quick. Dave, can you make me a pilot roll, please, versus this flight of TIE fighters?
Okay, I got 5 in total.
Okay, so you get there while they come over here instead, and they don't manage to swoop round.
They miss me sneaking through their lines, kind of thing.
Yeah, they are so focused on coming round one side of the asteroid that you sneak round the other side of the asteroid.
So it's just me and the shipyard, eh? Okay.
Counts as a capital ship.
Yeah.
And what you would have been told by your companions is that you thought the Star Destroyer at the shipyard was being refitted. But they discovered actually it looks like the Empire is gutting it and shipping the parts off somewhere else.
Okay. I thought you
you
were
don't
going to
know
say it's actually, it's half built, but it's fully functional, like the old Death
It's
Star.
fully functional Star Destroyer.
But we did manage to nick a load of really expensive components from it.
Yes, you do have the drive crystal from the hyperdrive.
When we get back, can I use my technology skill, keeping Ratchet a long way away from my ship, to try and improve my fighter?
At the end of this, you will all be getting a ship upgrade.
Right, okay.
Oh.
At the end of this little
Those
arc.
of us who live.
Given how much damage I've done so far.
Wow.
Yeah, given how much. So we'll come back round. Ratchet and the Interceptors.
It keeps on sounding like a cartoon or a band.
Ratchet and the Interceptors.
Ratchet, you are currently on A26.
I'm going to stay on target.
Stay on target.
A2.
You're on a +4 now to your roll.
+5. Is that, no, +4.
+4.
+4. Yeah, +4. I will try to blow out the A2.
This is in your rearview mirror, Ratchet.
I got zip on the die roll, so that's a total of
You're against a 3.
I got a total of, because I got +4, I got a total of 5.
5, so that's 2.
+1 from a weapon is 3.
That is enough to blow this second TIE fighter out of the sky.
Ba 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 boom.
We're doing pretty well here, guys. We've got 4 TIE fighters down. We've taken out their power. We've taken down their shields. And actually, they've done no damage to us at all.
Yeah, I've been rolling terribly tonight.
Yeah, keep it up, Craig. It's great. I'm loving it.
The best roll I've had was that reposition roll.
You're doing great,
and I followed him.
You're doing great.
The TIE Interceptors are going to get on Bravos.
Perfect.
Tail. They're going to do that. Choices. Yeah, they're going to get on Bravo. No, they're going to get on the kid's tail because the kid has been doing loads of damage.
Ooh.
They always go for the dangerous ones, our kid. You and me, we're the ones that are.
Yeah, well, you know.
That's why we need fighter escorts, you see.
Yeah. These 2 TIE fighters, interceptors, swoop around the moon and angling straight to the kid, who has been left on his own by his wingman Deathwish.
Under orders. I've got this ship to take out.
Can you make me a pilot's roll, please?
I
Kit?
can, of course, Craig.
Come on, our kid. I'm not there to
Come on.
take the shot for you.
Against a 5.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Ooh. And I roll a 5.
Wee.
Ooh.
5
And
5 total.
I'm going to pull a stunt as well, which is slippery, shake a tail, +2. So that should take me up to 7.
No, so that's for actually trying to shake them on your action.
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry.
shake a
You
tail
can't do
is
that
an
yet.
action.
Is
Yeah.
a
That's an
specific
action.
action.
Right,
Ah,
okay.
Yeah. If I'd rolled better, given I had the +2, it would have been nice. But that's their action. Ratchet's been Bravo and the bomber.
Yep.
Can I ask, did we ever decide what my stunt associated with Grandma's flying helmet was?
No, you did not.
Damn it.
You never really decided what you wanted it to be, whether it was a people recognize it and you get bonuses on the ground sort of thing.
Mhm. Right. Anyway, so we've got a bomber here. I'm gonna risk that bomber it is not going to be as much of a threat to me. We've still got to take out the last of the shield generator on here, and that would be susceptible to my ion cannon.
Yep.
So I'm going to use that.
Don't forget to protect our kid, though.
Well, they've gone now, so I'm safe for a round.
I'm staying on target.
Staying on target.
Stay on target.
Going in near again.
Well, this will be my first. So I didn't go in near last time.
Oh yeah. Or you staying
Lead from
far?
the front,
Sorry.
Bravo. Lead from the front, Bravo. Come on now.
Yeah, I'm going in near.
Okay. Well, that's annoying. I have to minimize those. That's a 0.
Right. And I'm using gunnery, right?
Yep. Yes. Let me just double check for ion cannon. Yes.
Right.
And this is to take out the shield generators that are left.
Right. So I got 3 pluses and a minus. So that is +2, gunnery +5.
And the shield generator goes up in a blast of statics, electricity.
Cool.
Good work.
Do I have a second action? Can I refocus?
No, because attacking a large target is
Is 2
both.
actions, you're right.
The full action, yeah.
The TIE bomber is going to
Bomb the asteroid.
it's going to shoot at Bravo.
Cool. Do I make
Is
a
it?
pilot defense
No,
roll?
it's not.
Mm.
It's going to deploy mines.
Mm.
I don't have a icon for mines, so let's just put.
It obviously can't deploy mines then.
If you haven't got the icon, you should have prepared, Craig.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
forgot. I forgot the mines. My bad. So they're big yellow mines.
And it says mines on them, so you know.
Yeah. So you know.
Yeah, there's no ambiguity whatsoever. Big yellow box with mines written on it.
Mines.
And then it's
Surely they should have taken them out of the box first.
It's imperial training for you.
Yeah.
mines
mine.
don't degrade positions. And they make attack at the end of the round against anyone that's in that level. So it will be attacking Bravo and the interceptors.
It were, yeah.
And it also attacks anyone that passes through that level. So if
Thanks, Craig.
Ratchet wants to go anywhere, it will attack them as well.
I'm most probably going to hack those mines.
I should have seen that coming. And they are going to use their second action to do a tactical refocus and get out of that zone.
So they failed the roll.
No, again, my best roll is on tactics. And they end up here. Which is not a great... Oh no, I can go lower if I want.
Yeah, you don't have to go up, do you? You can.
No, I'm going to go lower.
And do that mine thing again next time.
Yes. Because that's pretty much all they're good for. So that's them gone. Kid.
Right. Could I tactical refocus to get to special, please?
Yes, you can, but the interceptor will come with you if
He wants to.
you do that.
Even if I play my shake the tail.
So
that
you
has
need
to be
do-
a specific getting rid of the interceptor tail.
That's a different action, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you can do one or the other.
So, but I've got two actions, so I could do shake the tail, and then I could do tactical refocus. Is that
No,
correct?
shake the tail is a full. It uses both, I'm afraid.
Right. Okay.
Well worth doing, though.
It's probably a good idea to shake the tail.
Yeah, but yeah, let's shake the tail then.
Okay, can
So-
you make me a pilot roll? Oh, sorry, tactics roll. Just looking at
Tactics
the right.
roll. Oh, that's going to be good.
And you've got your +2 to remember to add to that.
So I
And
got
also,
two
your
of
-1 from Ratchet's fuck up. I mean, meddling.
No,
Oh, that's
yeah.
awful. So that's
Yeah.
-1.
Sorry.
Oh, minus. So hold on. I got some tactics goes down to 3, and then goes up to 5, and then goes down to 2, goes down
Why?
to 3.
Great.
So I'm on 3 after all that.
Against a 0.
Oh,
So you do shake the tail. At the end of this round, both you and the interceptor will make a tactics roll to work out where you start next time.
Brilliant. And in that tactics roll, I could position myself in special, could I?
Yep. Okay. The turret actually is knocked offline because the turret's still, but there's no shields and it's on minimize. A3 is going to about turn and move to the special, having just now been told that there is a lone B-wing making its way towards the shipyard.
Bearing down on the shipyards.
Yep.
undefended shipyards.
Meanwhile, in the shipyards,
I'm gonna attack the shipyard. So, what components are there in the shipyard, and what's the best one for me to try and target?
so there is the shipyard itself. There's a Star Destroyer in it. So inside the ring, you sort of imagine Deep Space Nine on its side with a Star Destroyer positioned through the middle of the ring. Now that you are closer, you can see the gun emplacements have been ripped out. One of the drive cones is missing. It looks like they are systematically dismantling the ship.
Yeah, we've got that bit.
The only bit that seems to be really still active is the hangar bay.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to put a proton torpedo into the hangar bay. Then I think we don't want any TIE fighters coming out of there.
So that will count as a system. And I'm just just write that down. Okay, and are you getting it up close or?
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yep. So while normally when you swoop in on these attack runs, it's you're dodging turbo lasers left, right, and central. There's minimal fire coming from the surface of the Star Destroyer compared to what you're used to. This feels like a milk run.
Okay, something's going to go wrong.
So you are against a difficulty of a 2.
Okay, with my technology.
If you're doing a proton torpedo, yeah.
I'll do the torpedo, yeah.
That's not a Star Destroyer.
Okay, so that's +1, so that's 5. But I'm a vengeful Nymodian, and I'm going to use a point of fate and invoke my vengeful Nymodian and get +2. So that gives me 7.
So that gives you 7. So that's 5 off the base damage.
And 4 for the torpedo.
4 for the torpedo. So that's 9 points of damage. It's got minimal shields because this is a shell of a ship. Tell me how this torpedo just destroys the hangar bay.
Well, I think is the entire ship going up? Is this or
no? So most of the ship is dark,
right.
But there are lights and systems active around the hangar bay.
And can I see as I'm flying in? Are there active like fighters and things in the hangar bay to be deployed? Or
yeah, I mean, so are you
Matthew, you're muted, mate.
I was going to say, obviously there was a TIE bomber ready to launch, and you've just torpedoed it. It was full of some high explosive thing, and that's just
mines
gone boom.
Cascade munition explosions throughout the hangar. Like boom, boom, boom.
2 different possibilities. One is that you skim along the ship and just the torpedo shoots out and snaps, does that 90-degree turn that somehow they are able to do into the hangar. The other is that you just pop up and just drop it gently onto the floor next to a group of stormtroopers.
Yeah, I think it looks like I'm flying into the hangar, but at the very last possible moment, the torpedo deploys. Hang on, let me just. I turn, shut my S-foils, slide through a tiny gap, come out, and then redeploy my S-foils on the other side. As there's explosions behind me.
And as Bravo says, the TIEs are all in like racks that they're launched from, and there was a TIE bomber that was just getting loaded up with its armaments ready to launch. Torpedo swoops in dead center into the cockpit of it, and the hangar bay goes up, and you knock it out with one solid shot, which means no more reinforcements.
Your S-foils move, do they, Dave?
On this one, yeah, it was one I bought having started this game, and it's one with like movable S-foils. Yeah, I love it.
Okay, mine doesn't move.
No, my other one doesn't move. I bought this one specifically because I can set it up on its side if I want to.
Cool. Fancy.
Yeah. I love this game because it allows me to be an 8-year-old for 2 hours, and it's fine. I'm playing with my toys, and it's okay.
Yeah, I say exactly the same thing to Dr. B, my girlfriend.
As the mines go up in the hangar bay, Bravo and the interceptors find themselves surrounded by the Imperial mines.
You're muted again.
Yeah, Matt, you're muted, mate.
A bunch of exploding mines. Yeah.
So can you make me a pilot roll against their attack, please?
Okay, I can do piloting. Piloting is a thing I can do. Well, not brilliantly.
So that's against a 3.
+2 on 2, so I get 4.
4. So you managed to weave through this minefield Bravo, without taking any damage. The interceptors also. Oh wait, let's. Let me just double check. I forgot I need to roll for both the attack and the defense. The interceptors, one of them does get clipped by the mines, but doesn't seem to take much damage. It comes out of the explosion, and there's just a trail of smoke coming out of one of the engines, but it doesn't seem to have lost any speed just yet. And we flip back round to the top of the initiative, the round. So we degrade. And Kid, do you want to tactically refocus?
Can I tactically refocus now? Yes, please.
Yep, down to the special.
Yes, please. Do I need to roll a dice?
Nope. A3. Let me degrade everybody.
Have I done what I need to do for the shipyards now? Have we taken them out sufficiently?
You're fairly certain you have, yeah.
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 So I might. Can I tactically refocus and go down to special as well? Because I want to go and help our guys on the ground.
Yep.
Excellent.
But I will tell you when you do that, A3 is coming to your zone, so they'll be able to get on your tail.
Yeah, well, my life is worth less than the guys on the ground, so.
Okay, so A3 comes in here. D1 stay in the initial zone, but tactics do not go great, so they move to here.
Okay, can I change my mind?
If you wish.
Because actually seeing A3 coming after me, I'm thinking if I go down there and I'm outnumbered so badly, then I can't help them on the ground because I'll be dead. So can I try and tactically refocus and destroy A3 first?
No.
Hold on. Effect 2. Hold on. If you've destroyed the target, I think we're done here with this moon as well. We could all go down.
We'll all end up in the right-hand column in the next round. Effect 3.
Okay.
So
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Don't
All right.
worry.
Fine.
You're not alone.
I'll stay on target.
In terms of maneuvers, does anyone wish to maneuver to the special zone to change target?
Well, I think. What do you think, Ratchet? I think we're done here, aren't we?
I have to go for the mines though, so if I go to the special zone, so I'm not moving until I basically hack the mines.
Okay, Bravo.
Right. Well, if Orchid's gonna join Death Wish, I ought to stay with Ratchet to keep. I can't leave him alone here with all these hostiles.
Okay.
So I will attempt to cover Ratchet. But
right. In which case, we are up to the top of the round in Ratchet.
I'm hacking the mines.
Okay.
You can't leave a mine unhacked, can you?
What are you trying to do with this hack?
I'm basically turning because obviously they're oh no they I want to basically see if I can hack them so they only blow up for Imperials and not rebellion ships, basically.
Based on what you've seen, they seem to be proximity mines.
Proximity mines. Can I get them to trigger on each other?
You could try and do that, yeah. Just try and set them off. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
They may well have a thing that they automatically go in an equidistant from each other.
Yeah.
Could you kind of fudge that so instead of going away, they come together?
Yeah, get a bit closer.
So you're going to be against a difficulty of a 3 here.
Okay, so I've got do I get my ship slicer to this?
You will, but I think, didn't we say if you do that during combat, you'll get a aspect against you, or did I make that up? Did I forget
can't
to tell you that?
remember. I haven't got it written down.
If you haven't got it written down, we'll worry about it next time. So yes,
Okay.
you can use your slicer.
Oh God, that was a terrible roll. So that is a 3 in total.
So that's equal to the effect. So
So
you won't.
I'm gonna spend a
Yep.
fate point to get +2.
Okay. So yes, you managed to hack them. You just set them all off in a
Yep.
fireworks.
I like a big boom.
Over the radio comes, what's the one with the orchestral piece with the guns?
1812.
Yes.
Boom.
And the mines just start going off. I'm just conscious we're coming up on time. We're at 10:02.
Yep.
So that's your action, Ratchet.
Yep.
Bravo.
Right. Well, I'm equal with the interceptors. Can I get on their tail?
No, you have to be above them to get on the tail.
Okay, I will get on the tail of the TIE bomber and I will screw them over.
Maybe
You
just
can
shoot them.
You can do snapshots at someone on the
Well,
same
Bravo
level,
does
but
have a rep to maintain. So
Yeah.
you're against
They
the
won't be
zero
the first
here.
Imperials I've screwed this adventure.
Oh, we forgot to tell
Okay.
Dave that.
Yeah, I'm quite happy. I don't know whatever it is. It's fine.
We faded to black.
Surely going off mission though, by the sounds of it.
No, I got some intelligence out of them, and indeed a wad of imperial parts. Well,
Is that a
let's say
euphemism?
imperial parts.
You got one big imperial tool. Is that what it was?
Well, surprisingly, yes, that's what she gave me. Now, moving on.
So,
What am I
against the
rolling?
0 on the defense. You are rolling gunnery.
I'm rolling gunnery, and they've got 0.
And
How
you've
could
got
I
plus
possibly
2.
fail? That's getting 4 minuses.
oh.
I get no minuses, but I do get. I cancel each other out, so I've got 0 on the roll, 3 on gunnery.
And you're plus 2 from the being on the tail.
Yep.
Oh, plus 2 for
5.
being on the tail, of course.
5.
Yeah.
So that's 5. 5, that's 3. You pepper this bomber with quite a lot of damage, and you see that it's starting to wobble. One of the engine pods cuts out entirely, and it's smoking. It looks like it's on last legs. The interceptors are going to go after the kid, keeping after their target. So they've got the plus 2. That's a 6. So if you make a pilot roll, please, as they swoop in, not wanting to lose you as you presumably dive towards the atmosphere.
Oh
Is that
goodness,
Is that flight of
so
2?
that's
It's a flight of 2, yeah.
so that's 3 minuses and a plus. So that leaves me with 2 minuses. So that leaves me with 1.
So that's 5 damage. No, that's 7 damage because of if you are not doing anything.
So that's more than cosmetic damage, I think. That
Well,
brings me all the way up to sensors. Targeting
Well, no.
systems offline.
No, so on your damage, first off, you've got your shields.
Oh, I forgot the shields. Yeah, so I've got 3 shields.
And then let me just bring up the right character sheet.
You roll a fate dice, a single one, and then if you get a plus, you take computer system. If you take a blank, it's propulsion, and if you get a negative, it's critical systems.
Yeah. So your shield.
Yeah. Okay.
Your shields will soak 1 point each.
Right.
So I presume you want to use all 3 of your shields.
Yes,
or have you got
please.
2?
Well, it's
Yeah.
I have one crossed off from the previous time.
That would have refreshed.
Okay, so that's
So that leaves 4 points of damage.
and now I roll a fate dice.
Yep, just the one.
And I get a minus.
So that means you have critical system damage. So your first cosmetic box will soak 1 more point of damage. So that leaves 3.
And then the windshield breaks.
Yep, your life support goes out. That's another 2. And that's an aspect that I now get an invocation on. And you also have to use your cockpit hit.
Yep.
And you sustain damage as well. So you were already going to have to take 1 point of stress from taking damage to your ship. You're going to have to take, in total, 8 points
of stress.
Of harm. Let me bring up your personal character sheet.
I think I've only got 5, so I think
You got
that
5 points
makes
of
me
stress.
that makes me Tomorrow's source, doesn't it?
But you could
No,
take a
so
consequence.
You've got consequences.
Ah,
So what you've got 5 points to take. You can split that how you want. You could take 3 points of stress and a mild consequence would be probably the.
Yes, I see now. So I go 1, 2, 3, and a mild consequence. So that means I can't take that again.
No, and
It means
your
you can't, and
mild-
also it means you're at -2 for everything you do.
So now I've got to go -2.
Yeah.
And presumably the ship falls apart at this point, does it?
No, you're holding it barely together.
Oh, look,
I
I've
can
got
hold
one
it.
more box to say
Yeah.
punch out. Yeah. Okay.
If you take
Yeah.
any more critical system damage, you have to punch out, and
Yeah.
that costs a fate point if you do it because of an attack.
If you don't have any fate points left, is that you dead then?
That's you dead.
Okay.
Well, I think I've got one left, don't I?
You
Because I
can
think-
choose to voluntarily punch out before on your turn,
Mhm.
which doesn't cost a fate point.
Right. Okay.
So the punching out with a fate point is an extra action, really, isn't it?
Yes, it is your action basically.
Yeah.
And on that cliffhanger of how will the kid survive,
Good.
I think we'll close it there. And
Or
we'll pick it
do
up.
we want to end the round maybe? Or
Oh yeah, because has Bravo gone? Oh no, Bravo's gone.
yes.
So it's
we
the
can
bomber's
call it
got
there
to
if you'd
go.
rather. But you've got
No,
A3,
sorry.
A3 and
we'll
me.
finish the round. A3 and the turret actually.
And the bomber.
Oh, and the bomber. The bomber is going to try. So the bomber,
Which bomber?
It's going to-
Where?
the one that's under you, Bravo, is going to try and
Oh,
bug
there
out.
it is. Ah, right.
So they're going to try and run away. Don't know where to. Which means they move to the special zone. If
Do
they
I follow them?
survive another round, they escape.
They're gone.
But I don't think they're going to survive another round. The turret isn't going to be able to shoot at anybody. It doesn't make sense that it could shoot at the kid at this point. A3 is going to get on Death Wish tail.
Yeah.
And take a shot at Death Wish.
Can the turret not shoot at me?
No, because
It's got no power and
No power. They're trying
because
to put the fuses back
you're
in.
the bomber who is also trying to get away, so it's moving
Right.
out the engagement zone. A3, can you make me a gunnery roll,
Yep. pilot
roll, please? Sorry.
Yep.
Dave. Against
I got-
A3.
I got 4 in total.
So the TIE fighters, accurate as always. There's this flight of TIE fighters. Blasts go over your S-foils, under your S-foils, but never hitting them.
I'm flapping my S-foils up and down.
And we'll bring it to a close there as we chase people down to the planet.
So me having gone on to special last round,
You will then
that means
start on.
is that I don't get an action this round, or
Yeah.
You're,
no,
you're-
sorry, you
you're-
went on to special that round. At the top of that round.
right? Okay,
Yes.
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, basically your action is moving zones.
It's basically just heading down. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll bring it to a
Cool.
close there.
Cool.
I hope you enjoyed that combat, even
Yeah.
if I
Excellent fun.
Oh
yeah.
no, it was amazing.
did virtually nothing until that one lucky shot on the kid.
Well,
That was a
I think
great
you had a
shooting
lucky
there.
shot on me last time, which I nearly died.
Yeah, that I need to adjust the stats somewhat, or I need to roll better consistently.
Uh,
No,
I
I'm
think-
happy with you rolling badly. It's fine, Craig.
Yeah.
You know, just,
Yeah, the dice make the story, Craig. It's nothing to do
Yeah.
with you.
No, I know. I just want to kill someone there.
Well, you're on a good way to killing our orchid, and
Yeah.
think how bad we're all going to feel about that.
Yeah, you got the rookie killed.
if our kid gets killed, yeah, that will be bad.
yep. That would be
Yeah.
terrible.
So
I would say better him than me, but that isn't actually how my character works. It should be better me than him.
Yeah, you are going to be gutted, Dave.
You've
I
got to
know.
be gutted, yeah. Under your wing and all.
I know.
you're
I'm too busy
gallivanting
trying to
off.
save those miners on the planet.
But yes, we will pick it up in a couple of weeks. Thank you, Mohammed and Bruce.
Yes. Cheers for
And
watching.
does anyone?
Frank.
I don't know if anyone. Frank.
Frank was
Magnus.
Magnus.
Frank was
Yeah.
there and Magnus was there. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. That was great fun. Really enjoyed that. Thanks, Craig.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you
Yeah,
very
well
much,
done,
Craig. Again.
Craig. Great fun.
Who
And if
knew
you wanna-
playing a Star Wars fighter pilot would be fun, eh?
Let's say, no, it's a crazy idea that can't possibly work. Let's say goodbye for this week because my daughter's
Yes.
about to phone me, and we'll speak to you again soon.
Yes.
Yes.
Cheers,
And
guys.
having pressed the button that says end broadcast, I now press the second button that says end broadcast.